Hey guys, Fluffykins here, and welcome back to another Fluffy Christmas video. Today we are going to be decorating gingerbread men with just icing. I would do a lot more, but apparently I'm not allowed to do anything more than just this. But if I could, I would have sprinkles and jubes and candies and stuff like that, but this is what they wanted, so yeah. But while we do that, I'm going to tell you some of my favorite Christmas memories. Alright, so I've mentioned in the Christmas tree videos before that my cat Fluffy, you know, the little furball of destruction when it comes to Christmas trees, she loved them very much, right? She would always be under the tree. She would always be trying to get in the tree. But I've told the story about how she knocked the tree over top of me. But I haven't gone into detail about it. I've just told the brief story, right? So I'm going to go into a little more detail here. So this was a long time ago, so I don't have any videos of it, or I don't have any I don't remember it 100% completely, mind you, because it was a while ago. But all I can remember from that day is, well, that year really. It starts off with the tree just collapsing in the middle of the night. I don't remember this one. I was just told this part of the story, so I was asleep. Apparently, Fluffy decided it would be a genius, funny, hilarious idea to knock the tree down, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not even 5 times. She knocked it down more than 5 times that year. Oh my gosh. So my family decided to drill a hook into the wall and then tie a string to the tree so that Fluffy would stop knocking it down. And she still knocked it down anyway. Right on top of me. So what I remember, I was little, so it's very not as dramatic as it sounds, and as it felt as a child. But yeah, that's funny, very funny. So I was walking across the tree to go into the kitchen for, I don't know, drink of water or snack or I don't know. And the Fluffy Meister was in the tree, I guess. Anywho, from what I remember, now this is dramatic, right? I was face to face with the tree. This is what I remember, mind you. This is probably not what happened. I was face to face with the tree, and I had 5 seconds to get out of the way, or I would have died. I was a dramatic child. But no, I remember the tree just. Yeah, I tried the jubes here. It looked awful. I'm not gonna say what it looks like, but it looks interesting. The tree was slowly falling on me. And it was like slow motion. And I ran for my life. And you could hear Fluffy's little paws, nails going away. Because she was scurrying, because the tree scared her and she ran for her life. She ran upstairs and hid under the bed for the rest of the day. But she did that a lot. She knocked that tree down so much that year. It was kind of funny. I haven't had a tree fall since. But Fluffy has been gone for 7-8 years now. Long time. I haven't had a cat since. Probably won't get one in a very long time. But yeah, that is funny. Another Christmas story I can remember, the memory from Christmas, is also when I was younger. I can swear I heard Rudolph and Santa on the roof and bells. I was originally talking to my family about that actually, and they said they did that. But when I was a kid, I could have swore I heard footsteps on the roof and bells ringing. that sound coming from outside. Don't know if you heard that. Like from outside. I swear I heard that. And apparently I did. Yeah. My parents also used to like leave footprints outside to tell me that Santa was in the backyard if there was snow on the ground. I don't know. Those are fun memories. I also can remember my mom told me that there was this like light pole cell phone tower thingy-mabob a couple kilometers or a few miles away from my house that you could see, right? And it had a red blinking light that I noticed around December when I was maybe 5, 6, I don't know. And I asked my parents about it and my grandparents, and they ran with it. They told me it was Rudolph watching me to make sure that I behaved. And if I didn't behave, that Rudolph would tell Santa and I would get coal for Christmas. And that is funny because I was a gullible child. I swear. Very gullible. And I fell for that. But I mean, kids don't know any better. I find that funny. Very funny, actually. That is hilarious, though. I also remember, like, Christmas Eves are very special in our family, my family. Every Christmas Eve, we go out for a drive to look at lights, like, you know, you've seen past videos. And we always watch all the Christmas movies. Well, I do. Which I will continue my tradition forever until I'm gone from this world in 50, 60 years. I don't know how long I'm going to live, but you know what I mean. And we always watch, like, The Grinch. Jim Carrey's Grinch, 1999 or 2000. I don't know when that came out. Before I was alive. We watch The Santa Clauses. I watch the new TV show every episode that comes out. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is very funny. That poor cat. Home Alone 1 and 2. We do not watch the other ones. I watch Home Alone more than once because I love that movie. Especially the second one. The second one's my favorite. Anywho, we also watch other Christmas movies together as a family, and then I watch some separately by myself. That's like a tradition. You have to watch Christmas movies at Christmas time. But The Grinch, my favorite. We also have cookies. I don't participate in making them, but this year I got to decorate gingerbread men. This is not a gingerbread recipe. It's actually ginger snap, because gingerbreads aren't as good as ginger snaps, apparently. Anywho. Yeah, those are some of my favorite Christmas memories. Yeah, don't mind, that's expired. I just noticed that there. They said it's fine, but I don't know about that. We got that at the store the day of filming this, so it should not be expired. Anywho. Yeah. Presents weren't always the biggest deal at Christmas for me. When I think back, I think my favorite Christmas present of all time, probably that I can remember the most memorable one, was my Wii. Because I can remember opening it. I don't remember very much of like opening my presents. Like, I mean, when I was a child, my Wii was probably the biggest. Like, I can don't remember what the wrapping paper was wrapped, but I remember, like, the tag said To Caitlin from Nanny and Poppy, you're going to scream. I didn't even know what a Wii was, so I don't think so. I don't think I asked for it, but it was one of the best presents I've ever gotten. I still have my Wii, mind you. It still barely works. I think I got it a couple years after it came out. But yeah. That was one of my favorites. My Wii is a childhood memory staple. Some of the first video games I ever played was on that Wii. Like I've said before, my first ever video game was Mario Kart on the DS, because some kid brought the DS out and let me try. That was my first ever, like, video game. But yeah, that probably is my most memorable childhood young kid present. Oh, and I can remember this one time. You remember Fluffykins, the namesake of the channel, that stuffed animal that I got? I saw a white cat stuffy on the tree, and Fluffy's tail was on top of it because she was sitting on the presents, because she did that. I came down, I'm like, why is Fluffykins under the tree? And my mom was like, no, she's not, because I left her in my bed. And it was a new white cat. I named him Bob. I don't have Bob either. I left it at my friend's house for reasons. They're gonna wash it for me for reasons. And I never saw Bob again. So, Bob's gone. I donated Pom Pom Kitty when I got a little older and too much for them, because Pom Pom Kitty was never my favorite. But yeah, Pom Pom Kitty I gave to somebody in need. Donated it to a charity. In retrospect, 2 years later, I probably shouldn't have, because I think that was rare. But yeah. Pom Pom Kitty wasn't anything Christmas related. Bob was. Bob was a golden wetkin, actually. Yeah, Christmas has a lot of memories, and Christmas is one of my favorite holiday for many reasons. I don't know why I call it Bob, though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even remember what Bob was. I'm looking up pictures online now, and none of them look how I remember Bob to look. I'm thinking Bob was either fake or rare. There's Pom Pom Kitty. I actually still have, the only Webkin I have left is a gray one, which is downstairs somewhere. But yeah, I don't know where I got that one from. But yeah, that's one of my favorite silly memories of Fluffy. She always used to sit on those chairs, not chairs, the presents. I don't know why. She tried to open them sometimes too. Speaking of that, yeah, Fluffy we used to buy Fluffy like a stocking with like catnip toys and stuff. And yeah, she would go crazy. She knew they were for her. Man, she liked them. Funny times, funny times. Now the traditions mostly and memories are mostly of the tree, and going out to get the tree is a tradition. We've had a live tree ever since I was a little kid. I think I was 2003, so I would have been what, 1? when we got our first real tree as a family. And ever since, we've had real trees. I don't ever know what a fake tree was like. I have my mini fake tree, mind you, but I mean, like, I don't know what a fake big Christmas tree is like. Because if I'm being honest, I've never had one. And I'd prefer real trees. Because they smell, and they're nice, and they're fun to pick out. Yeah, I'm looking at Pom Pom Kitty on eBay right now. Kind of nostalgic. I haven't thought about these little guys in a long time. Yeah, but I can't find a picture of Bob, or I would have showed you. But I do still have the gray Webkins, which is not worth money, but worth money to me. But yeah, those are my Christmas memories. Leave in the comments what your favorite Christmas memory is when you were a kid, or your favorite Christmas memory now. This is the last cookie, so let's do my outro, shall we? Anytime is gaming time. Till next time, guys, this is Fluffykins Gaming, signing out. Bye, guys! Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and if you don't celebrate, Happy Holidays. Bye, guys.